Heartbreak across the gaming community. A man who helped shape modern video games and influenced an entire generation is gone. Vince Zampella, the legendary co-creator of Call of Duty, killed in a deadly crash on a mountain highway in LA County. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf live tonight with the update. Matthew.
Well, Christine, this man impacted millions of people all over the world. One of two people killed in this crash.
Holy
New intense video obtained exclusively by Fox 11 moments after a deadly Ferrari crash.
Oh my God! What the
The single-car collision claiming 2 lives, including video game pioneer 55-year-old Vince Zampella. The California Highway Patrol says they're actively reviewing witness video like this as they investigate what exactly caused the car to lose control Sunday afternoon on Angeles Crest Highway. A windy, mountainous stretch of road in rural LA County, popular with drivers and motorcyclists, but notorious for serious, sometimes fatal crashes.
Welcome to the video, everyone. Definitely appreciate everyone who, takes the time to watch my videos. In this video today, just reacting to the news that the Call of Duty co-creator Vince Zampella died in a Ferrari crash. The first video I seen was one where the people who witnessed it, they were shooting the video. It looks like they was going at a nice rate of speed. I just want to say condolences to his family and to everyone who played Call of Duty, such as myself and the whole gaming community that supported the Call of Duty franchise and many other games that he helped create and develop. It's just a shame because you get to living out your life and you get everything you want, and sometimes that can lead to your own demise. I'm not sure, what if he was just like, if this was a new Ferrari for him and you just wanted to test it out and stuff like that. But that stretch of road looks very dangerous. Like it's curvy. It's right there by mountainside where it's just like rocks, just straight rocks, and on the other edge look like it's just a cliff. So and like I said, man, it's just sad that you can get to a point in your life to where only thing left to do is thrill seek. And again, sometimes things you kind of get into and things you decide to do can ultimately lead to your own demise. And 55 years old, he still had a lot of life to live, still had a lot to do within his life. And my prayers again go out to his family. I'm just gonna play just a few more clips here, and get people's reaction to it. Again, just a sad day to everyone who knew of him, because some people play Call of Duty and don't really even know or care who created or developed it. And this was just some sad news that really caught my eye.
Just awful, as a well-respected person in the community.
Zampella, a foundational figure in modern gaming.
New instruction point, fast.
Best known for co-creating the Call of Duty franchise, one of the highest-grossing video game series of all time. Also helping build the massively successful Apex Legends universe, played by millions around the world.
You never met him, but this person had a huge impact in your life. I hope that whoever came across his games, his family, the community, I hope they're all right and they grieve how they need to.
Zampella leaves behind 3 kids, the oldest just 26 years old. Reporting live tonight, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
This next video is disturbing. It shows a moment Call of Duty co-creator Vince Zampella was killed in a crash on an LA highway yesterday afternoon. You see his Ferrari veer off the road and hit a concrete barrier before it catches fire. Officials say Zampella was trapped in the fire. He died at the scene. A passenger of the car also died at the hospital. Zampella Studios have created some of the world's best-selling video games. In a statement, EA says this is an unimaginable loss, and our hearts are with Vince's family, his loved ones, and all those touched by his work. His legacy will continue to shape how games are made and how players connect for generations to come.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay.
New tonight at 8, a renowned video game creator dead after a fiery crash on Angeles Crest Highway. CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. And Mike, you've been in contact with investigators. What are they saying?
Yeah, you know, this was a single car crash that happened on Angeles Crest Highway yesterday. And tonight we have learned that Vince Zampella, the co-creator of Call of Duty, was one of the people in the car that died as a result of the crash. We paused the video just before the moments of impact, but that car, the Ferrari there, crashed into the center divide, or the right shoulder there. The car later caught on fire. Good Samaritans who were there, clearly filming the ordeal, ran up and tried to save the two people inside. The passenger, we're told by the California Highway Patrol, was ejected. The other person in the car also stayed in the car but was trapped and died. Vince Zampella was apparently one of them. We now know, according to statements from his representatives, that he did die, and we do know that he was a very well-known video game creator in the video game world. A very popular video game, Call of Duty, in fact, he helped create. Now, I want to show you some statements here. One of them from the company that he founded, Infinity Ward, or co-founded. It says, "Rest in peace, Vince. As one of the founders of Infinity Ward and Call of Duty, you will always have a special place in our history. Your legacy of creating iconic, lasting entertainment is immeasurable. Our deepest condolences to Vince's family and loved ones upon this terrible tragedy," right?
Yeah. You know, again, my condolences to his family. They said of his 3 children that was, that he left behind. The oldest is 26 years old. Man, spent countless hours on Call of Duty, played Apex Legends, knew of Infinity Ward, and knew of his contributions to the gaming community, and definitely a bit lost, and it's just very, very sad, very, very tragic. I'm not sure who the passenger was. Maybe that information will come out shortly, because they said the passenger was ejected. But we just have to always realize that we only have one life to live. He was obviously living his life up to the fullest, and we have to anything we decide to do, we definitely want to keep everyone we love in mind when we do it. I know it's kind of easy to say in the moment, and when you're in that moment of trying to decide to do something, you're not thinking about everyone else. You're just thinking about the thrill and the fun that you're about to have doing what you're doing. But it'd be interesting to see if they can figure out what contributed to this crash. I'm not too versed on the like the steering of a Ferrari, and how much traction it has and stuff like that, going around curves and stuff, or if this is even a common thing for you to lose control. But anytime if you're going at it just depends on what speed that once they do an investigation, the speed that they say he was going at, it looked like they were going pretty fast coming out of that tunnel. But again, very, very tragic. He definitely will always have a place in history, because the games that he helped create are going to be here for years and years to come. And I know because I was a kid who wanted to make video games and 3D and all kind of stuff like that, because I was influenced by the type of work that Vince did. And he definitely will be missed within the community, and his legacy is definitely going to live on forever. I'm going to go ahead and close out this video though. Again, my condolences to his family. This is definitely very, very tragic, and you definitely have my deepest condolences. And hopefully everyone in the gaming community gets on Call of Duty and runs a few matches for Vince. But you know, if you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate everyone who has subscribed. I check, and man, I remember having no subscribers at all. No one subscribed, and I'm almost at 200. Everyone who took the time to hit that subscribe button, I really thank y'all. Like, that means so much to me. And like I said, it keeps me going, you know. Again, this is Justin Paul. Peace.